Breaker's loose again. Breaker, spear! Breaker loose again. About cut Reigns in half.
Monday Night Raw witnessed one of the most intense and electrifying comebacks in recent WWE history as Roman Reigns, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion and Tribal Chief, stormed back onto the show with a clear mission: vengeance. His return was not just a reappearance. It was a statement of dominance, authority, and calculated retaliation. Weeks of tension, rivalries, and provocations had set the stage for a showdown that fans had been anticipating, and Reigns' arrival immediately commanded attention, turning every head in the arena toward the reigning tribal chief. Reigns' comeback carried the weight of narrative history, combining his past reigns, intense rivalries, and established persona as both an unstoppable force and strategic mastermind. For fans, seeing him return was a reminder of why he is considered one of the most formidable superstars in WWE. The atmosphere in the arena was electric, with chants of "Roman! Roman!" reverberating through the crowd, signaling the excitement and anticipation for what would unfold next. The feud with Bronson Reed. At the center of Reigns' vengeance was Bronson Reed, the rising powerhouse whose recent actions had disrupted Raw's hierarchy. Reed had been steadily gaining momentum, showcasing his strength, agility, and resilience in the ring. His victories and assertive performances had earned him both admiration from fans and the attention of top-tier competitors. However, his challenge to Reigns' authority had not gone unnoticed. Roman's return was timed perfectly to confront Reed, reclaim dominance, and deliver a lesson in respect, hierarchy, and strategy within WWE's complex competitive landscape. Reed, known for his explosiveness and physical prowess, had believed that the absence of Reigns created an opportunity to assert himself as a top contender. His confidence was evident in promos, in-ring performances, and backstage interactions. Yet the tribal chief's return proved that dominance is more than raw power. It is also about strategic execution, psychological manipulation, and an unwavering presence that commands respect. Setting the stage, backstory, and build-up. Weeks before this dramatic confrontation, WWE Creative had meticulously built a narrative arc between Reigns and Reed. Raw episodes were filled with subtle hints, backstage tensions, and escalating rivalries that foreshadowed this explosive encounter. Reed's victories, confrontational promos, and physical intimidation tactics painted him as a legitimate threat to the Bloodline's dominance, raising stakes for both competitors. Meanwhile, Reigns' temporary absence amplified the suspense, creating a sense of vulnerability that Reed seemed ready to exploit. The narrative was carefully designed to maximize tension. Promos highlighted the psychological stakes, in-ring confrontations emphasized athletic supremacy, and backstage segments offered glimpses into strategy, factional loyalty, and personal ambition. By the night of Reigns' return, viewers were fully invested in the storyline, eagerly anticipating the confrontation that would finally settle the simmering conflict between Tribal Chief and rising powerhouse. The return, arrival, and impact. Reigns' return was nothing short of cinematic. As the arena lights dimmed, his iconic theme music reverberated, sending waves of excitement through the crowd. Fans erupted with chants and cheers, many holding signs declaring loyalty to the Tribal Chief. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation, every spectator aware that something monumental was about to unfold. When Reigns finally appeared, his presence was commanding. Every step toward the ring radiated confidence, authority, and focus. His gaze locked on Bronson Reed, signaling that the confrontation would be decisive. WWE cameras captured the reactions of other superstars, backstage personnel, and the audience, amplifying the sense of gravity surrounding this moment. In-ring action, Reigns versus Reed. Once in the ring, the confrontation escalated immediately. Reigns' style is a masterful combination of precision, calculated aggression, and psychological warfare. He began by dictating the pace, forcing Reed to react rather than initiate. Every strike, grapple, and counter move demonstrated Reigns' dominance and in-ring intelligence, highlighting why he has remained at the top of WWE for years. Reed fought back with raw power, agility, and determination, landing significant strikes in moments of offense that showcased his talent and resilience. However, Reigns' experience, strategy, and calculated aggression allowed him to regain control repeatedly. The interplay between Reed's explosive energy and Reigns' methodical approach created a high-stakes, dramatic sequence that captivated fans both in the arena and at home. Psychological warfare and strategy. Reigns' revenge extended beyond physical dominance. Throughout the match, he engaged in psychological tactics designed to intimidate, unnerve, and control Reed. Subtle gestures, taunts, and eye contact emphasized his authority and strategic thinking. By controlling Reed's reactions, Reigns demonstrated that true dominance in WWE involves mental as well as physical superiority. The segment also highlighted Reigns' leadership of the bloodline. His ability to manipulate situations, anticipate opponents' moves, and maintain composure under pressure underscores why he is both a strategic mastermind and an in-ring powerhouse. His revenge on Reed was as much about reasserting his psychological control as it was about demonstrating physical supremacy. Crowd reaction and audience energy. Fans reacted explosively throughout the confrontation. Every impactful move, near fall, and dramatic sequence elicited cheers, gasps, and chants, creating an immersive live experience. Social media buzzed with commentary, clips, and reactions from viewers who praised the storytelling, athleticism, and drama. Analysts noted the effective combination of narrative buildup, in-ring action, and emotional payoff that made Reigns' revenge on Reed a memorable moment in WWE history. The crowd's energy amplified the stakes, with chants, applause, and reactions enhancing the intensity of each maneuver. Audience engagement was a crucial component, demonstrating how WWE successfully integrates live fan interaction with storytelling, athleticism, and dramatic tension. Implications for future storylines. Reigns' victory and revenge on Bronson Reed have significant implications for Raw's ongoing narratives. The Tribal Chief has reasserted his dominance, sending a clear message to other top competitors. Challenges to the bloodline will be met with decisive action. Future rivalries, factional dynamics, and championship pursuits will now be shaped by the reaffirmed authority of Reigns and the continued influence of his allies, including Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa. This confrontation also elevates Reed as a credible threat and resilient competitor, creating narrative tension for rematches, factional alignments, or potential storyline twists. WWE's layered storytelling ensures that this moment serves as both a climax for the current feud and a catalyst for upcoming events, keeping fans invested in the evolving drama of Raw.